What's up, reader? I'm stoked that you're here to join me for yet another review inside Natty's Nook. If you're new here, be sure to go check out my first review plus my channel intro just to get a little bit of insight into what we're all about here. If you're not new here, but you have missed a couple of reviews in the past few weeks, go and catch up on them, because I'm sure one of those might just become your new favorite novel. If you're not new here, you've watched all my reviews, you've liked all of them 100 times, you told everybody that you know, including your angry boss, about my channel, and you've subscribed at least 20 times. Okay, now I'm stalling. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the next look inside Natty's Nook. Today's book is called The Miscalculations of Lightning Girl by Stacey McAnulty. Two quick things about this novel. One, it is a 4.3 star rating on Goodreads, and two, it definitely shocked me quite a bit. Now, getting into the storyline, it's centered around 12-year-old Lucy Callahan, who's been homeschooled ever since basically she was struck by lightning at the age of 8. This has given her an unmistakable gift in math, and has kind of set her apart from her peers, as you would guess. Now, this unmistakable gift in math isn't just knowing how to simplify the polynomial x squared plus 4x plus 4, which is a PST, which is perfect square trinomial, which equals x plus 2 squared. Okay, and enough of math. Enough of math for me, at least. So that's not about just that. She can multiply 7,000 times 7 billion and have an answer less than the snap of a finger. So with this gift that she has unmistakably acquired, she feels that she's ready for college. And she is. So at 12 years old, her Nana decides that she only needs to pass one more test in order to get what she really wants, middle school. So since she's 12, she's eligible for the 7th grade, and that means she has to go all the way back, and especially in math, all the way back to 7th grade math, as well as language arts, her electives, getting to know the people, and middle school, which are kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. But she has to go back to the whole experience of middle school, and she's not looking forward to it. So she's encountering a lot of things that she's not really used to. One, she has to make one new friend. Two, she has to do one activity. And three, she has to read a book that's not a math textbook or an economics book, which is pretty hard for Lucy, considering that she reads calculus textbooks in her spare time for fun. So with this in mind, Lucy has to ask herself, will she pass the test that her Nana has given to her, knowing that it could cost her everything that she's ever known, or will she choose that it's a little too hard, knowing that it's just too much to do in order to get what she really wants? So, like I said before, this novel put me into pretty much hypovolemic shock, which I'm not even sure if that's a good word to describe that or not, but it definitely put me in a weird state, because I haven't really read a book where it's gotten across the message, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, before. I'm sure you've all heard the song by Kelly Clarkson, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and it's probably not the direction she was going. I mean, getting struck by lightning probably would kill you in the end, right? Or would at least seriously injure you. But no, in this case, it definitely made her stronger. So I think that's an interesting focal point that the author hit in this novel, and it's one that you should definitely take away. Now, despite the fact that I really liked the take on this book, I'm going to give it a 4-star rating, and I think that one of the things that a 5-star would have needed to have is just a solid ending, and I think it left the reader off in a weird position, and I think that if it went on a tiny bit more, and it just expanded a little bit on its ending, I think it would have had that solid 5-star, but I think since it didn't, and it really left me at a weird kind of, I'm not sure what to take position, I would just say that it kind of took that 1 star off of my review. But nevertheless, I do think this is a book that you need to to read, because I think that it's just, and I know I'm saying I think a lot, but I think you're probably going to think what I think at this point as well. I really believe that this novel has something that you can take away from it, and I know that a lot of novels that I review have something that every reader can take away, but I think this novel has something interesting about it that you're going to take away from it that you wouldn't take away from anything else. Like, oh, this is so cute. This is not the novel that's going to give you that feeling or emotion. It's going to give you, like, interesting. Didn't think of that before, kind of a thing. And so I'm going to give you a quick warning. It might make you feel a little bit dumb in the world of mathematics because it teaches you about, it brings up a couple aspects that I don't even know yet. And so I want to say it's okay. This is a realistic kind of fantasy, in my opinion, fiction novel, and this is definitely not what a 12-year-old pretty much knows at her age. So with that in mind, one, it has no language, and two, I recommend this book for people who want a different read that has acquired a different taste. If you like this video, please click the like button below as well as the subscribe button to show that you want me to keep posting these videos. If you're interested in recommending a book, and I say this to anybody who might be on the fence or might not even want to recommend a book, I'm sure you've got a favorite. If it's not one that I've already reviewed, I might not even know about it. So at least send me an email and follow the instructions on the very end of the video just for a little bit of information and a couple tips into recommending some of your favorite reads. Even if it might not be featured on the channel, at least suggest a book so that maybe later in time it could be featured. Maybe just not now. As well as doing that, please share my videos. I know that there are a couple lonely bookworms out there that aren't watching these videos that just want another really good novel, and I don't want to leave them unturned. So if you know anybody like that, or you know anybody that just doesn't really like to read, maybe it could turn their frown upside down. So share the videos with them and make sure they're informed, because one of my favorite reads could become one of their favorite reads. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate your support, and stay tuned for the next look inside the Nook.